So today, Ntanzi didn't just answer questions, he started exposing things. Apparently in this system, you're expected to report assault to the very people you say assaulted you. Brilliant logic. And as Baloyi keeps pushing, not just to present a case but clearly to secure a conviction, Ntanzi keeps pulling the curtain back, piece by piece. Let's watch this.
If they had come to me, or they would have seen that this person was assaulted.
Yes, but here's an entry at 0230, as we've indicated to you, when your book bag says book bag without any complaints or injuries.
Kodwa ke kumbhalo obhaliwe laphayana ke ngaso isikhathi lesiya owabuya ngaso ngo2:30 kubhaliwe ke ukuthi ke umsolo wakhe wase ebuyiselwa ke kona ke amasel ebhukwa back akukho akhala ngako futhi ke akukho nokulimala okubonakalayo. I believe, my lord, that that book was completed by Sergeant Mukhane.
Mangathiwa ngoma ngilapha nje phambi kwecourt ngitshela icourt amahlandla ngazi kaningi ngithi kosekatoni nangeyi1 police station ngangibona kuyi reception yakhona.
If I were to tell this court, my lord, and also count the occasions, on many occasions, and that not on a single one of those occasions did I ever see the reception of the particular police station, where these particular books which are being read before the court today are being completed. I also informed the court that I would remain in the vehicle together with Mabena. Mukhane would then go inside and do whatever that he's doing there, come back with the keys, and thereafter go and lock me in the cells. So what prevented him from taking me along with him, my lord, to go and complete these books, then from there take me back to the cells?
No, Mr. Ntanzi, these entries are not made by the detectives. The entry was not made by Sergeant Mukhane.
Cha, Mnumzana Ntanzi, lo fundela kona lo malo lemibhalo lena nemibhalo eyabhalwa ama detectives phecelezi ke abaseshi uSergeant Mukhane akusiyena owabhala la.
Kose uMukhane ubengene police station ayibhalela ngoba nakho phela nakho lo muntu okubhalela mina azange ngimbone.
My lord, Sergeant Mukhane would go inside the police station and complete the documents by himself. The person who read this, I never saw that person.
Yes, we'll just show you the entries now.
So
you see that the entries were by Constable Nebufumba.
Constable Nebufumba.
And Sergeant Mukhane just countersigned to confirm the information.
Awakwenza yena ke uSergeant Mukhane ukuthi ke naye ke asayinde ukuqinisekisa lokho okubhaliwe lapha yana. The previous pages. Yeah, Nebufumba. Akusiyena Mukhane, Nebufumba.
Mina ngangingeka ngithi ibhalwa ngale reception. Ingakho ntshela icourt la ngiyazi ngisho reception ye police station 1.
I was not there when it was completed at reception. Hence I am informing the court that I don't even know a single reception area.
Ukuthi wayethatha ukuthi mina ngina complain ngina injala ngimazi mina.
As to where he got this information from that I had no visible injuries and no complaints, I don't know.
Ngoba mina ngihlele emotweni noMabena.
Because I was seated in the vehicle together with Mabena.
And Colonel Swanepoel further testified that if a police officer does not report an injury to a department such as IPID, Independent Police Investigative Directorate, he can be held liable.
Kubufakazi bakhe ke abethulile uKolonel Swanepoel ukushilo ukuthi uma ngabe iphoyisa ke lingasho ke uma ngabe kunesikhalo esikhona kwisiboshwa noma ke ukulimala khona uma iphoyisa leyo lo lwazi lolo angalidlulisike kune naloko bakubiza ngokuthi ke i-IPD. IPD ke yilena ke amaphoyisa laba abaphenya amaphoyisa ukuthi lelo phoyisa lelo ke lingakwazi ke ukuthi ke libekwe ke icala uma ngabe lingawudlulisanga lolo lwazi lolo ukuthi ke ngithole umbiko kanjena kwisiboshwa sangitshela ukuthi sishayiwe sangitshela ukuthi silimele.
Nkosi enkantolo Atetho ngayicacisa ngithini. Nkosi enkantolo kithalikho iphoyisa elisondela masingele police station. Danithiwa siboshwe ngamaphoyisa amakhulu.
My Lord, I don't know how to put this, but when we are at the police stations after being arrested, no police officer comes near us or comes close to us because it's said that we've been arrested by high-ranking police officers, senior police officers.
And Constable Nebufumba made the same entry after you were charged at 02:35. The entry that we've just read out to you.
Uphindileke uConstable Nebufumba waphinda wabhala ke futhi emuva ke ukuthi usuchajiweke noma usuthweswe icala.
Ngazi 16.
On the 16th.
We talk about the 19th of June 2020.
Cha, sikhuluma nge-19th kaJune 2020.
Nkosi enkantolo lekho icala ngakuthwasa 19.
My Lord, I was never charged, or I wasn't charged for any case on the 19th of June.
And the entry says, charged correctly without any complaints or visible injuries.
Lapha ubhalileke ukuthi ke uthweswe icala ngendlela okuyiyona ke kungekho ukulimala okubonakalayo noma ke ukucomplain noma ke phecelezi ke ukukhononda.
Nkosi enkantolo lekho icala ngakuthwasa nge-19.
My Lord, I wasn't charged for any case on the 19th.
Colonel Swanepoel further testified that as soon as a detainee is injured and he alleges that he's assaulted, he has a right to open a criminal docket, and that a criminal docket will then be transferred to IPID.
Uqhubekekile kubufakazi bakhe abethulile uColonel Swanepoel ukuthi ke uma ngabe ke umsolwa noma ke isiboshwa esho ke kubona ebatshela ukuthi ke ushayiwe ulimele ukuthi ke lapho ke kuvulwa kunelungelo lokuthi ke abophiseke kuvulwe idokodo bese leli dokodo ke liyadluliselwa ke indluliselwa kuyona iIPD ke iyona ephenya amaphoyisa.
Itengenzeke le.
That's something that doesn't happen, my Lord. If that was happening, my Lord, I would be sharing cells with the likes of Jonathan and Buthelezi.
Colonel Swanepoel further testified that the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, IPID, must be informed within 12 hours to ensure that they take over the investigation of that specific case.
Ubufakazi bakhe ke uColonel Swanepoel ushilo ukuthi ke lokho ke kufanele ke iIPD ke itshelwe ke kusikhathi samahora ayishumi nambili 12 hours ukuthi ke bazothatha ke icala lelo baliphenye.
Akusho yena mina ngikwazi ngithi lokho.
That's what he said. I don't know about that.
Ukube ngaphela sisemthethweni lapha eSouth Africa ukuthi namanje ngathi ngabe ngitho Jonathan noma Phumulo nokuthi ngabe ngihleli nabe emaseleni.
If indeed that was happening according to the laws of South Africa, as I am saying, my Lord, I would be in the cells with the likes of Maphumulo, Jonathan, and Buthelezi, because they are the ones that were assaulting us.
You did not open any docket, is it correct, for assault?
Awukaze ubophise noma ke uvuleke idokodo lokuthi washaywa angithi.
Ngizoyivula kanjani ngoba yena umshushisa zanga ngisize ngalexi.
How was I going to open it, because even the state never assisted me with anything?
Nansi court ePostback yathi ngisize wavuma kodwa uzange ngisize ngane sibangizoyivula kanjani icase ngisemaseleni.
The court in Boksburg requested that the state assist me, but you never assisted me with anything. How was I going to do it when I was being kept in the cells?
We will return to the entry that was made by the magistrate in Boksburg.
Sizobuyela ke kuloko kona lokho khuluma ngako okwashiwa ke imanje eBoksburg.
Colonel Swanepoel further testified that The district duty officer also visits detainees and talk to them, and he or she writes an OB entry and make a report in the occurrence book.
Khona ke ushilo futhi ke kubufakazi bakhe ke uKenneth Swanepoel ke ukuthi ke une district duty officer ke ezayo ke noma ke ewahambelayo ke amasel bese iyakhuluma ke nesiboshoshwa ke ngasodwa ibuze ke ukuthi ke umuntu kanjani khona yini okumhluphayo noma khona la ngaphathekile kahle khona bese ke leyo mniningwane leyo ke ayitholileke kwisibosha ebhala phansi.
Angithi kithi ayibhale ngoba sasingabuzwa ngithi.
Isn't it that it's not documented with regards to us because we were never asked?
And furthermore, Colonel Swanepoel testified that there are oversight committees who also inspect detainees, for instance, the Parliamentary Committee on Policy.
Okunye akushilo futhi ke uKenneth Swanepoel ukuthi ke kunama committee ke thizeni awahamba yonke amajele ebuka ke isimo sasemajele ikhona ke necommittee laseParliament ekuyibona nabo bayawahambela ke ama police station bebheka ke izimo izibotshwa ezihlezi ngaphansi kwazo.
Hayi ejele ngavuma hayi police station.
I would say that happens in prison but not at the police station.
You did not complain to any district duty officer?
Akekho ke umuntu nje wena ke noma khona ke officer babiza ngokuthi ke bona ke i-district duty officer ukuthi ke akekho nje umuntu oweza ke wona ke amasel owake nje wena wakhuluma naye wathi cha lana ke angiphathekile kahle lana ngishayiwe akekho umuntu owake washo kuyena ke wena
Police station.
at the police station.
Yes.
Yebo.
Cha.
No,
Akekho umuntu wesondela duzane na.
no one came close to me.
Mina ngangibona iphoyisa kuphela nje lengibophile. Mali zongivulela lengithatha lengisaphela ngesakhona.
I would only see the police officer that arrested me when coming to open for me and take me wherever I would be taken.
Now, the next entry on the 19th of June 2020, it's entry 534, and that entry was at 04:50, in other words, 10 to 5 in the morning of the 19th of June 2020. And the entries to the following effect, it says prisoners transferred, Detective Sergeant Mohani of National Cold Case Unit with one male suspect of murder on Nongoma CAS 163/6/2018, Bongani Ntanzi. It gives the cell number as well as the notice of right number. It says transferred to Fosolores Court without any injury or complaints, correctly transferred, and it's countersigned by Sergeant Mohani.
Uma kuphinda kubhalwa ke kuyona ke isikhathi kwaku 4:50 kusho ukuthi ke kwakusele imizuzu eyishumi ke ushaye ihora lesihlanu entathakusa kwabhalwa ke ukuthi ke isiboshwa ke siyahanjiswa noma ke siya uDetective Sergeant Mohani esho ukuthi ubuya ke National Cold Case Unit nomsolwa ke oyedwa umuntu wesilisa ngecala lokubulala labanongoma u163/06/2018 ubongani Ntanzi ibhaliwe ke inamba yesel nenamba ke yephepha leliya elibizwa ngokuthi SAP 14A imibed enhlo ehanjisela noma ke ndlulisela ke eFosterus kungekho ke akhala ngako noma ke phecelezi ka complain ngako noma ke to Phosphorus without any kungekho ukulimala noma futhi ke kungekho ke akhala ngako.
Kusenkantolo akaze ngibuziwe.
My Lord, I was never asked.
Nalapho kubhala khona lokho angazi ukuthi ayibhalwa kuphi.
Even where this was documented, my Lord, I don't know where that was.
Ngoba mina ngivulelwe ngomkhane kuphela ngangena emotweni maqede lapho wahambisa ngabe wayephethe ikhi wahambisa ikhi apha ehambisa khona wangithatha sahamba ngakuthi sasiyakupha ngase
Because Bukhane is the one who opened for me the vehicle, my lord. He then took the keys inside and then took me to wherever he was taking me. I didn't know where it was, my lord.
And this is where things start falling apart, because Baloyi keeps going back to one idea. Why didn't you report the assault? Why didn't you open a case? Simple questions, on the surface. But Ntanzi doesn't answer like someone cornered. He answers like someone who's been waiting to say this. He tells the court he was locked up constantly, moved around by police, surrounded by the very same people he's accusing. So the question becomes, report to who? Because in theory, yes, you report, a case is opened, IPID investigates. That's how it's supposed to work. But in Ntanzi's version, that system only works on paper. He takes it further, reminds Baloyi, in open court, that you yourself said you would assist me in opening a case. This part is interesting. That happened, on record, but nothing was done. So now, the same failure is being turned into a weapon against him. This shifts the focus from Ntanzi's credibility to a prior undertaking made on record and how it's being accounted for now. That's where it gets uncomfortable. Baloyi's response? We'll revisit that. Not now, not here, later. And in a moment like this, later sounds a lot like nowhere. Still, Baloyi pushes. He brings in the official version, that if someone is assaulted, they have the right to report it, and the system will deal with it. But Ntanzi shuts that down completely, basically tells the court, if that system worked the way you're describing it, the very officers I'm accusing would be sitting in cells right now. That's not just a defense. That's an accusation against the system itself. And then comes the final push. The entries, the records, the transfer to Vosloorus. No injuries recorded. And once again, we're back to the same idea. No visible injuries, no assault. But legally and realistically, that's not how it works. Because not every form of force leaves a mark. Not every act of coercion shows up in a register. So the more Baloyi leans on what's not written down, the more the focus shifts to what might have happened off the record. At this point, Ntanzi isn't just defending himself. He's forcing the court to look at whether the system he's standing in actually works the way it claims to. If questions around coercion continue to surface, the court may have to weigh not just the content of the confession, but the conditions under which it was obtained. If you're following this trial closely, you can see this is no longer just about answers. It's about what the system does with those answers. If you haven't subscribed yet, now's the time. I break these moments down in real time, without the noise, just the details that matter. We're on the road to 8,000 subscribers, so hit subscribe, turn on notifications, and don't miss what's coming next. Drop your thoughts below. Do you think the system is working the way it should? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. I'm Skybridge. Goodbye.